you Hello, everybody. Should be able to hear me now.
We can hear you, and yeah, hopefully everybody can hear me as well. So we've got a heater going on. We're gonna have some comms for the end of the race here, but yeah, it's looking like what, like 5-6 seconds difference between the two. It's pretty close.
Yeah, both in the Navy, and they were doing fun stuff throughout the race. Where I think they both went for door 3. They both went for clips in 4-5 to get the secret exit. They both did 7-7 clips. So unfortunately, we were watching a lot of this from the intro screen, but they're now both in the Navy, and it's really close between them.
Yeah, I caught from 7-9 on, and yeah, both going for the clips and basically exiting about the same time was kind of wild. So
yeah.
Ooh, japezu just sneaking in there, almost missing the most important jump in the game there to the pipe.
Yeah. You don't want to get blown up by the bomb or anything.
Yeah, that's never happened to me on PV Pace,
yeah.
for sure.
Alright, hand 1 for japezu.
And Joku... Oh, also anticipating the hand 1. Equipping the star in advance. What a Chad. It's like, I know I'm getting this.
Oh, and hand 2. See, for both of them. Oh, will it stay even? Will they get the same hands? I don't know if we even did an intro. I'm Mute Shadow. I'm here with the Haxer.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here, but
Next race is on the same channel.
And both getting 3 hands for both. Kind of crazy there. That's a 1 in 64 coming out from the game.
Oh.
So.
And the gap saying no.
Oh, Joku having a lot of trouble here. Looks like there is about a 10-second difference between them on the time, so that's gonna even things up quite a bit here. We'll have to check when they exit the airship here to get kind of like a true idea of where each is at.
Yeah, they might have different stream delays.
Yep.
Good catch on that. See, this super fast Air Force, both are making it through, sniping out all the rocky wrenches as they go.
Yeah, both have fire. Pretty straightforward when you have fire this stages.
Yeah. You can't have fire. If you can at least have a tail, you can snipe them all.
Yeah.
Or whip them all, rather. Alright, so they're about...
So Fate on 5351 on japezu's side. We'll see. When does the Fate start for Joku? Oh my goodness, I think japezu's like a quarter second ahead right now.
Ooh, double bonk on japezu. On japezu's side, that was pretty nifty. Going one bouncing block to the other. Looked like Joku didn't use either of those blocks.
Oh, got a good build there.
Alright, nice 8-1s from both of them. japezu taking the sands. I wonder if Joku's going to do the same, because it does seem that they had some agreements pre-race to do certain things.
Okay.
So, yep, Joku's doing the same.
Going the wrong direction, though, from the sands. You definitely want to go with the other pipe. I'm not sure. Did they, like, agree to go to this one as well? They must have, it looked like. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's longer. But it takes you out in the same place, the middle pipe there. You don't have to deal with the sun. Just hop over the gap, both using the Koopa, make it nice and easy.
Yeah, 5506 screen fade for japezu. I think he's taking about a second and a half lead or so here. Which is within the realm of possibility that the one-up clip can turn things, actually. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, no.
Missing the...
Yeah. Oh, maybe there was an agreement to do that clip as well.
Alright, not bad number of attempts there.
Yeah.
Joku kind of has an interesting path to this clip.
Oh, first try, though.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So 5601 on the screen fade for japezu. We'll see what it looks like for Joku. I think he lost a bit of time in the stage.
Yeah, japezu seemed to have taken a more efficient route to that clip.
About a 5-second lead now for japezu, so he is in the driver's seat to an extent here.
But he's still got to finish the game. There's a lot that can go wrong at the very end.
Oh yeah, there definitely is. I mean, the good news is one-up clip shouldn't be a factor in this case, but...
Yeah. But... You can miss the one-up clip a few times.
Yeah.
Losing like a second and a half, 2 seconds each time, but... You know, so... Bowser can be a little bit quicker of a kill on certain patterns, but...
Yeah,
we don't hope
in the
for
statue
anything
room.
worse.
Potentially important.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, going for the elevator clip on japezu's side.
Okay. Joku can get that. It's pretty close. He skips it, so he does gain about 2 seconds there.
Japezu falls down, so that's gonna pretty much. Oh, and he misses the. And
Joku missing the 1-up clip.
But yeah, Joku has the lead now.
Yeah, he should definitely.
Oh, maybe not, because they are going for. They're clipping 2 Bowser, so.
Japezu in. Okay, about 17.
This is really
he's got about
even.
7 second. He's got about a 7-second lead on Joku's side, I think.
Yeah. So Japezu got that clip faster, but.
He took
Okay. So now Joku is in the driver's seat as long as he doesn't get. Alright, Joku's got it. That was an entertaining finish. Japezu's going back in.
Did they have an agreement where they had the fire killer or something? That death looked intentional. I don't.
Yeah.
And he also had the fire flower in his inventory. I'm really confused.
Yeah, I didn't see where he grabbed the fire flower earlier. Maybe it was a spade card game?
Yeah,
I didn't know if anyone saw if he did that or if it was a mushroom house somewhere. Oh, he's standing way far back there.
He's
a
doing
fun Bowser
the meme kill. I see. Okay. Fair enough. And he gets it.
It was a very entertaining race, so might as well finish it off like that.
Alright, I'm not sure about their official times. I think you're in the race room, so.
Let's see, race room has them down. Joku with a final time of 58 minutes 51 seconds, and Japezu with a final time of 59 minutes 56 seconds. And it was obviously a lot closer. They were both in Bowser's room at the same time, but Japezu had to redo Bowser's castle. So GG's to both of them. We'll see if either of them get a come in for an interview. And then we're gonna have another race right here after this. That's hey, welcome in, Joku. GG.
Thank you.
It looks like you guys had a really fun race. Looked like there were a lot of pre-race agreements to go for certain tricks like 4-5 secret exit and 7-7 clip.
Yeah, we planned his tricks before, and we were like we have to do something different, and we have not seen anywhere. So
yeah,
we decided to do some tricks there, like 7-7 clip, 7-6 clip, something like that, and it was really fun to play like that, and I think it's really good show for the viewers. So
yeah, definitely made it a really entertaining race there at the end, and I think you had a small lead going into Bowser's castle, and then Japezu missed the jump at the very end and had trouble getting back up there, and we thought that you were even further ahead, but then it looks like you guys, for one last trick, we're doing the clip to skip the throne room to go straight to Bowser's arena, and that kind of evened things back up when Japezu wound up getting that on first try.
yeah, we are both playing randomizer, and there is the SpeedGaming's randomizer tournament, so we decided to do the rando clip.
Yeah. And and then also in the World 8 Fortress.
Yeah, we didn't know it before, but we decided to do some alternative route there because it's very interesting to see some different roads in 8F than the regular route.
Yeah, your route was interesting in there. You kind of got stuck in the one section, having to use the dry bones to jump up.
Yeah, that's the hardest part of the road, but
Yeah.
there's a fun clip at the end.
Yeah, and it is really fun to see that clip get pulled off because really there's no reason in a vanilla Warpless run why you would wind up in that location. You see people like will clip from the chamber above, like with the where the power up is. Like if you miss the one cycle P switch, like you'll grab the flower in there and then just use the door to clip through since you have so much time left.
Yeah, that's fun.
But yeah, you never really see someone do a clip from down below to go straight to the conveyor belt.
I think no one knows how to get there, like
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah, because when you're just playing the game casually, that fortress is a maze and you have no idea how to get to the end, and if you even find the end, you have no idea how you get there. And then if you're speedrunning the game, then you forget what the rest of that fortress even looks like. You're just so used to going straight to the end.
Yeah. It was very fun to play like that.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we saw a very small windows at the start of that. But you guys, it looked like what I saw in chat. You guys were even going for door 3 in the World 3 Fortress.
Yes, that's right.
And then you guys both took the sands in 8.2. Is there anything else we haven't mentioned yet? You guys had planned that we might not have talked about?
Yeah. Before the race, like we made a list of some tricks and we decided to do all of them. And in the World 8, we decided to enter all of the all the hands because it ties the game if like one of us gets no hands and one of gets 3 hands, so it's fair both of the players.
Okay, so you guys were manually entering the hands that didn't grab you. That makes sense. We didn't at least I don't remember noticing that, but that makes sense that you guys agreed to do all 3 hands as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we have another race coming up here, and I think Icarus is joining the Haxer for that one. And then I'll have to sign off because I'm in another race in less than an hour now. But is there anything else you like to say about your race? Any other thoughts about it before we turn it over to the next race?
I don't know. It was very fun to play like that. Thank you all.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you for an entertaining race and good luck for the rest of the tournament. And
thank you.
We'll see everybody again shortly here for this next race.
Yes, thank you.
All right, GG. And this is Mita Shadow. I am going to sign off, and you will have the Haxer and Darth Icarus for the next race. Have a good day, everyone. And we'll see you soon.
All right, welcome everybody to another race here. I've informed the runners to go ahead and ready up, and we're going to be off here. And yeah, should be ready now. Yeah, welcome to another race in the Super Mario Brothers 3 tournament from Warpless tournament from 2024. I almost said randomizer. That one is going on as well, but we're not doing randomizer today. We're doing Warpless. We're doing some other types of gambling, and got a banger race today, guys. If you are looking for some great action, you're gonna see it right here, right now, today. These runners are both 3-0, so a lot of stakes here up for grabs. Moving to 4-0, the biggest. So should be getting started in about 3 seconds here. Looks like based on the delay. So yeah, here we go. So Mondi and JT not. We're gonna see some pipe rubs. No pipe rubs. Turnbacks, no pipe rubs. Neither of these runners wanting to sacrifice, you know, a couple tenths of a second there. I mean, it's fair if it works, right? It's fair if it works. So good 1-1s coming out for both. We'll see what the bros do. Does it allow us to keep the sync? It does. Movement of 1. Into 1-2, are we going to see early P speed? Both having a good build here, and they're both going to get it. Very nice. Mondi doing an extra little jump off the... Ooh, a little bit of a miscue there at the end, running off the block, but does recover. So JT going to take about a second lead here going into the fortress. Does get a movement of 2. Both get a movement of 2 there. And we'll see what the Fortress has for us, both getting P-Speed here. And JT choosing to hop over the waffle. Controversial decision there, but is it controversial if it works out? Probably not. So, yeah, going for it all here. Gonna extend that lead a bit here with the more aggressive strats. Does get the bro to come over 1-5 as well. This is pretty good RNG as well for JT, so potentially going to see a sub 330 based on what's happened so far on JT's side. He can hold it together here. Meanwhile, Mondi cleaning up 1-5 there, no problem. JT keeping the P-speed through the whole level, is going for the tunnel and gets it. We're definitely seeing a sub 330 here, guys. Unless there's a belly flopper going to happen in the next stage, which, you know... And, you know, it's pretty good here, so I don't really see it happening, but that would be the really the only thing that's going to stop him here outside of, I guess, maybe not being ready for the boss pattern. So yeah, kind of a rare occurrence. I think he decided to go for everything here once he saw that bro move over 1-5. Alright, JT already in the castle there. And Mondi joining him shortly thereafter. Neither runner getting Firefly, but both getting the jump, and the first frame jump as well. So yeah, both going to pick up fire here on the airship. JT's pattern's going to be a bit different than Mondi's because he did have to move to the castle from 1-6 versus... Mondi moving from that bro fight. But we should be seeing a sub 330 coming out from JT if he can hold it together for the boss fight, which, you know, we probably haven't seen too many of those in the tournament, if at all, because it's very RNG dependent. See what he can do with the fight. Gets a good pattern there. A beautiful fight coming out from JT. And it's a 329, a low one at that. And Mondi is out at a 333, so by nature of RNG and aggressive strats and you know, a little bit better execution as well, JT opened up with a 4-second lead here out of World 1. But it's only World 1. It's only 3.5 minutes of our, you know, 50+ minute race here. So if you do the math, it's not a whole lot, right? Somewhere between 5 and 10% of the race there. So we got a lot to go here. JT also taken out, as well as Monty taking out all of the micro Goombas there, which does reduce some lag, so saving some additional frames there. Looks like JT accidentally restarted his timer, but they should be synced, more or less. Oh, I must have... Okay. He could have... Okay, I see they cropped maybe the wrong timer there. Not a big deal. That can get fixed, but... The time is pretty accurate on Monty's side, if you want to know. They should be synced up. But yeah, both runners taken out. 2-2 Monty expertly avoiding the fanfare there. Really good. Did that little extra turn back to ensure, and he needed all of it. And JT getting the early PSP in the fort. Will Monty follow? It's looking good on Monty's side. Monty also following. Not the easiest thing to do, but both runners getting it into the pipe without issue there. It's always the worst when you do the hard part and then you miss the pipe. And JT in the door at 285. We should be seeing a 280 level end here. On his side, and Bondi having a little trouble jumping over there. Will lose a little bit of time here, 278. So JT extending the lead a bit. Is going to get to avoid the music box as well. It does move up versus into him and force him to fight it. Bondi also going to skip it, so both runners kind of in the same situation here. And we're going to see Green Rocket coming out from JT. Expertly done, and Mondi soon to follow. Either runner really given an inch here, about the same difference in time between the two throughout this world so far. Moving in the sand stage, probably not going to see a lot change here. This is one of the easiest stages in the run. Although there are a few things that could go wrong, you know, you could forget about Mr. Tornado there, or you know, jump in one of the earlier stage enemies, but really once they get past that, the sun's not much of an issue if you jump in the same spots. So, and the hammer coming over for JT, which is really nice to see. Gets a stomp there versus a fire kill. Didn't really matter because you gotta have to wait for the boomerang anyway. And Mondi also picking up at the same time, so very similar RNG here. In World 2, both going to opt for 2-4, which is the scary of the two stages, and you can see why there. The Hammer Bros providing a little bit of RNG, so a little miscue from JT, but he does recover nicely there, so Monty will be able to pick up some time in this stage. And moving into the pyramid is JT. Monty shortly there follows, does bump on the overworld map, unfortunately, on his way there, so losing, you know, a quarter to a third second there. And both runners using that beetle to perfection there, able to clear out some of these columns, and JT with the swag ending there. And Mondi with the old faithful there ending. Both runners with an excellent pyramid. And JT with a 756 on the castle, and Mondi with a 801, so about a 5-second difference between the two. Looks like JT over the course of the world extending the lead by a second there. And yeah, I think they got the same Hammer Bro movements as well prior. So we're going to be seeing the movement of one kill here on our friend Morton, which is a very consistent kill. For those of you that don't know, those kills are determined from the amount of time it takes you to exit the last stage to the time you enter the boss fight in the airship. So, you know, once that screen fade starts, the boss timer really begins. I mean, you could kind of think of it when you from well, no, it's actually before you gain control of Mario. So, because it does account for Hammer Bro movements as well, so you have to be, you know, well versed in how the boss pattern changes depending on how the Hammer Bros move after you complete stages, as well as, you know, what tile you move to the castle from. So, looks like JT did miss an opening shot there, kind of got caught on the... Oh, and Mondi with a bit of a miscue there, gonna have to go for the stomped kill. Will not be that big of a deal at the end of the day. There is a nice Fire Flower to obtain in 3-1, but is gonna fall a bit further behind JT here. I think it was either a 919 or 920 out of the world here, which is kind of a incredible pace. Because Mondi, even with the damage, was still a 929, which is a very, very good pace out of World 2. And JT going up top, looked like he... Did he get caught up a bit there? That was kind of strange. And that does remind me, let me switch to JT because he is ahead. Just been slacking a bit on the audio switches, but as you can see, Mondi able to grab that backup Fire Flower there. Is one of the best in the game because it's kind of in your way there and you can keep the P speed. JT picking up 3-2 P speed. And looks like he's gonna have a fine time through the level here. Will Mondi follow? The build looks good, and he does get it as well. Will his jumps to the fish be good? And yes. Well done. Good on Mondi's side. JT already in the 3-3. Mondi getting a nice fast rebuild at the end of the stage. And we're going to see a bunch of medium jumps here, all the way to the end. Into the pipe. Looks like he might have touched there. Yeah, he lost the P speed, so going to lose about 2/3 of a second there, unfortunately. It's one of those weird things that you don't think is much of a big deal, but yeah, just with the way the end of the stage is shaped, you end up losing more time than you'd think. And we're seeing door 6 from JT, which makes sense. He's on a really good pace right now. You know, ahead of my PB by probably 5 seconds or so at this point. So, just to give you an idea of how good the run is going to ensure that he doesn't get runaway bro here. So he's going to play 3-4 first, heads up play, because the bro is 1 square away. Mondi not going to do the same, so could be a bit of a mistake from Mondi here if the bro does move up. And it moves down, so Mondi is safe, and it's going to allow him to pick up some time, and you can see on JT's side, completing that stage, the bro moves up, so, you know, could have potentially ran away for him there. Is going to prevent that from occurring. Unfortunately for him, is going to have to do the extra double screen scroll. So yeah, this will lose quite a bit of time for JT here. He does have a pretty decent lead, though. Looking like about a 12:54 on the A press on 5-8s and 13:02 for Mondi, so about an 8-second lead here. Mondi closing the gap a bit. I think it was about a 10-second gap or so. Oh, and he's doing the missing the pipe at the end of 3-8. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. You know, if I hit that, I might be ahead of Bagler's PB, but I'm not, so kind of pathetic. All right, moving into 3-9 here. Are we going to see an H? And we do. We see one H. Are we going to see a second H? And we do. So yeah, for the most part, really, really nice World 3s from these runners. JT with a couple miscues there. well, really just the one miscue, I guess. And the one, like, that's not really at the end of 3-3. And getting some unlucky bros. Mondi, as a result, able to catch up a bit here. And looks to be about a 6-second difference between the two as they hit the castle. So entering the world, it was about a 10-second difference between the two, but Mondi also had to regrab fire in 3-1, so, you know, as a result of that, it was probably more like 12 or 13, and able to close the gap here through some excellent play as well as some fortunate RNG. And the nice thing here, both runners having fire going into the World 3 airship. Gonna have a real comfortable time here with Wendy. Fire killing versus stomping. Wendy pretty much does the same thing every time with, you know, a few small differences, but they don't really matter in terms of how you execute. Yeah, for those of you unaware, and if you've never done the Wendy fight, as you stomp her, she will start to fill the arena with these rings that you see at the beginning here. Oh, JT having some trouble in... And it gets scary from the... Oh, man. Just... Oh, man. It is... Oh, gosh. Okay. He's out. And Mondi taking the lead as a result of the miscues in the Wendy fight, so... The unfortunate side effect for going for the aggressive kill there on Wendy is, you know, you lose out on the comfortable kill, and when things started to go south, he had a bit of trouble, you know, recollecting himself on that one. Yeah, thank goodness he did not die there, because then he would have to play the entire stage all over again, and he could have played additional stages depending on where it moved to. So yeah, that would have been a huge turn. It already was a huge turn, but it could have been bigger. Meanwhile, we will switch back to Mondi, who has taken a lead here. JT will have the opportunity in this world to re-grab his power-ups here. Going to use the shell strat here. Unfortunately, don't think he got enough out of the waterfall to jump up there. So we'll see what his backups are here and how comfortable he is navigating the world small. Not a situation people find themselves into at this level very often. So I anticipate probably going to re-grab a mushroom here. No, he's going to forgo the mushroom grab. Okay. So he is going to play 4-3 small. We'll see how familiar he is with that, or even if he's familiar with it, how comfortable is he doing it on the fly, having probably not planned to do this. Meanwhile, Mondi gonna get to play 4-3 in a very comfortable manner, having the Fire Flower still, getting the P speed at the beginning section, gonna maintain this all the way throughout. JT does pick up his Cloud. I know it looked like Mondi's had been moving away a bit. JT still not out of the woods yet here with the Hammer Bros. Looks like the Star has decided to move over towards him. And looks like Mondi's good in terms of how that bro moved there, so very nice. And JT was ready for the small 4-3, so it's looking like he's gonna re-grab that mushroom in 4-6 here. Mondi not getting the P-speed in the top section of 4-3. JT getting a stroke of luck there, that bro moving out of the way. That was a very nice movement for him. And he gets the P-speed as well, so he should be very comfortable here with the jump. He is not going to get the super swim, so is he ready for this in 4-4? Is going to have to try to avoid that right there. Very, very well done. And looking like Mondi's safe on his screen. That bro is at the end of the world here, but it is going to move out of his way once he completes the fortress. And JT in the same situation, same bros here. So both are going to be safe, you know, assuming no deaths. I believe JT is probably going to re-grab the mushroom. Yes, and then grab the star maybe. Yeah, beautiful. It's good backup. Having a little bit of trouble there, but should be fine. Meanwhile, Mondi making his way in the fortress, getting the early P speed. Looking like he's going to maintain it through the end. Does the side jump off of the dry bones into the boom boom fight. We saw Teeks take damage here earlier with the aggressive kill, but Mondi getting the kill in time. JT going to be able to re-pick up his Fire Flower in the stage, so I think we're going to see no P speed here. And Mondi already into the castle. Looked like he also got a movement of 1 at the end there, so some real fortunate movement at the end as well. Could have got a movement of 2. Which, you know, isn't the end of the world, but the movement of 1 pattern on the boss is quite a bit easier. Oh, he did get movement of 2. I thought he got 1. Okay. JT getting movement of 1 here is able to use the screen scroll there to skip the hammer, bro. How that works is on a screen transition, you have a single frame after that screen transition occurs to move off the hammer, bro, which will allow you to skip it. Now, the good news for our runners is that if you just hold the direction on the D-pad, it'll actually buffer move during the screen transition, so you always move on the first frame. And Mondi doing the correct thing here and gets an excellent alignment as a result. That is a perfect alignment, so the race is over. Mondi has won, let's call it. Unless JT can match it here. JT not going to go for it. Very controversial decision here. I guess he didn't realize that the race was already decided. So he gets an F minus there versus Mondi's A+. Alright. So yeah, this is a great time to go get a beverage, guys. This airship is over 2 minutes long. It's you know, the size of a normal airship. It just moves at half the speed. Well, actually, it's a bit smaller than a normal airship, actually. But Mondi in the fight here. How comfortable is he with the movement of 2? And he wasn't ready for that quick jump up. Yeah, that guy comes at you fast. You gotta really be ready for that pattern. I'm thinking we're seeing some P-Wing action, at least from Mondi's side. JT may just go for it as well. I know he does watch the race, so it's going to be an interesting decision coming out here from him. Does get the more comfortable fight here and does a great job of it. So he's got some decisions to make here in terms of what he's going to do in World 5. Alright, looks like the letter was about 22-24 for Mondi, so we'll get a good look at the lead here once it goes that for JT. But as predicted, Mondi immediately P-winging 5-1. So, you know, any 7.6 clip fans. So yeah, about a 20-second lead it looks like for Mondi. And yeah, JT, no hesitation. No hesitation. It's like, I need to skip this hammer, bro. He knows the race situation. He's about a hand behind right now. He does... Ideally, you do want to catch up a bit here. Well done from Mondi there with the damage boost. JT as well shortly to follow here. Is he going to get the P speed? He does. And yeah, really interesting way of doing that. Alright, no death in 5F1 for Mondi. I guarantee you this is one of the levels in the run that it's on your mind when you enter it. I assure you. That opening fire pit, you know, isn't much of a challenge, but if you make any mistake there, it's certain death, so... JT keeping the P speed all the way through there, doing the extra jump in order to do it as well. And also gets the frame perfect jump in the last room, so... It's a 284. Mondi moving into the tower here, unfortunately missing the pipe there at the end, so a bit of an opportunity here for JT. Looks like JT made a slight mistake there, not music boxing prior to the fortress, so he did get a movement afterwards. But we'll be able to pick up some time here if he's able to keep the P speed through the stage, because Mondi, unfortunately, losing it in really the worst spot you can in this stage. Gets out at 277, so not too much loss there. And into 5-4, which, you know, also jumping off of that flipper that scares the crap out of me whenever I see people do it. And gets the frame perfect jump out of the pipe, so really nice 5-4 from Mondi. Alright. Alright, looking good. No dropped A presses, so I think we're good to go here for both runners. And, oh, Mondi mistiming that jump at the beginning of 5-5 a little bit. Unfortunately taking some damage there, so another opportunity here for JT to catch up some time if he's able to get that early P speed. And I believe that block bump was intentional from Mondi. He did want that leaf. Oh, and JT not getting a jump there, pressing the A button too lightly. So both runners kind of making the same mistake here in 5-5. Oh! JT taking some damage. Will end up having to use a star in 5-7 here. Mondi, meanwhile, damage boosting in 5-7, able to pick up the Fire Flower and keep the P speed. He was prepared for this. Is on an 88 at the coin count, but has good points, so... And it's going to change, obviously, at the end of the stage, so... both runners should be out of the woods in terms of coin chips. JT using the star backup strat here. He did not have the leaf. Doing a great job there. Meanwhile, Mondi picking up the music box prior to the fortress. Feels good, man. And JT gonna do the same, although it gave him a movement of 3 as a parting gift. And Mondi getting our best friend there to spawn at the end of the fortress, which is seemingly entirely random. And we'll see if JT can make up some time here by avoiding the dry bones. Does avoid the dry bones straight into the pipe, so he is going to pick up some more time. And Mondi doing the randomizer 5-8 here. Randomizer special there, very nice. And we'll see what it looks like for Mondi in terms of movements. Does get a movement of 1. Should be good here for a fire kill if he wants to. See if JT gets the same. JT looking like a movement of 2 there, so he's gonna have to do some manipulation. Yeah, looking like about a 20-second difference between the two still here. And JT getting the poop block, so that, you know, it's at least a half valid run. I missed if Mondi got it. That is important to note. Guys, let me know in chat, did Mondi get the poop block? Because run is then invalid if he did not. Yes, Mondi ready for the movement of 1 kill. is gonna be able to pick up some additional time here on JT. JT gonna have to manipulate a boss pattern, so we'll have to delay a bit at the end of the stage here. See the delay there. Yep, beautiful pattern. Did almost move into the lawn shot there. But picking up the kill. So I'm thinking it's about probably a 21-22 second deficit at this point. So yeah, 29-34 on the Hammer Bro entry here for Mondi. Into the fortress with the Fire Flower. Yeah, looking like a 22-second deficit. Is damage boosting his way to victory. Gonna grab the star here. Any up pressers at the door, and does get the up press. No problem with the kill. The 279, easy and free every time. Does have 99 coins, but has a good point value. Ooh, that was, man, when people do that in this level, it scares me. Bondi should get P-Speed here. Oh, got unlucky with the sub-pixel. Very unfortunate. That was first frame on the A-press for sure, and apparently he needed second frame. Very unlucky there. Could have picked up an extra second and a half. This is kind of a... And JT might be good here as well. JT does pick it up, so he is going to pick up a second and a half, which he direly needs here, being over a hand behind Mondi. And Mondi doing the squirrel kick here, so JT with the potential to pick up some additional time here. Oh, does struggle a bit with the P-Wing equip. See what the difference is here. It was 31-21 on Mondi's side. Card grab. Oh, JT making a mistake there. Cardinal Sin landing on the block, so already knew just based on the lag he got, he needed to grab the shell. And here we go from Mondi here, some flight. Keeping the P-Speed all the way through. While JT picking up the cloud here. And not gonna skip the star. Really not what he wanted to see here. So it's gonna allow Bondi to extend that lead a bit. Because he was able to skip the star. When it rains, it pours. So yeah, unfortunately for JT, he has been trying to play catch-up for most of the race here since the World 3 airship. And that's not been helping him out. Bondi gonna wall jump here. There is this as well as 7-6 left to play, and I swear... I'm curious why people do the block rub at the beginning of the stage. I swear I have never, ever seen someone get the pixel after doing that block rub. But does get its second try, so it is at least as fast as doing 610, if not slightly faster there. And JT also not getting it on the first try. Did have a shot there on the second. Does get it third try. So, again, Bondi gonna extend the lead a little bit. Mondi on his way to the airship at 33.55. Definitely was able to extend the lead a bit here in World 6 by nature of the Hammer Bro as well as the miscue there in 6.5. And a little bit of time picked up on the wall jump too. So yeah, looking like a 33-second difference between the two right now. So Mondi with a pretty solid lead. Not sure if he's watching or not, whether or not that'll affect what he's doing here. Does get the wall jump there. Not really sure why he went back for a second helping, but you know, when you have a 33-second lead, yeah, it's time to mess around, I guess. And we'll see what sort of manipulation both runners are going to do here. I'm kind of disappointed in the tournament so far. Have not seen a lot of first try 7-1s in the races where I've done commentary for. Chuck getting it last night, unmanipulated. So, you know, come on, guys, you're letting us down here. We've got all these new strats and technologies, and dropping the ball a bit. But we got a shot here. We got a shot. Looked like Mondi going for a left movement there, I think, for the standing. JT trying to do the same, having some trouble. Does get a right movement at the end. We'll have to go for a duck, probably. Okay, he's doing the rub. Yeah, I thought he had moved left, so... Streak kind of continues here to an extent. Come on, Warpless runners. Work on the 7-1 clip. Oh no! Mondi entering the door! This is a huge problem. Is gonna have to play the stage now. This probably is gonna turn the race here. If JT can make it out, is kind of in the same position. No up presses is what he's hoping for here. Having some trouble with the clip. So thankfully for Mondi, even if you know, JT gets it now, he's still within hands range. Oh my goodness, JT having some problems here and does finally get it. So JT will take, or no, it's gonna be tied. Wow. And we have a tie. Okay, fair enough. It's like, yeah, it was almost tied to the frame. I think Mondi, yeah, having a slight lead still here. Might have been a movement thing, but JT, okay, entering 7-2, gonna go for fast 7-2. Will allow him to take the lead here if he's able to get it. Looking good with the build, and does get it. So JT, by the nature of the slightly better 7-1, and oh, having some trouble at the end here, but so does Mondi taking damage too. I don't know what's going on here. So many things happening at the same time, but JT ending up with a slight lead out of the stage. Just like that, things can turn on a dime. But still okay for Mondi. 9 times out of 10 when you enter the door on 7-1, even with the lead he had, the race is over. So thankfully for Mondi, JT having some trouble getting the clip as well. And he's still in pretty good shape here, to be honest. Again, we're playing Super Mario Brothers 3 Warpless, okay? We're playing Warpless here, all right? So we're gambling, you know? We're gonna go in the World 8. We're gonna see what the hands do, and then that's gonna decide things. Mondi did enter the door in 7-1, and unfortunately for Mondi here, also gonna have to clip in 7-6, so, you know, hopefully has the old up press under control now. JT looked like his manip was good there. Mondi, it's hard for me to tell. He did move right, but I don't know how big of a movement that was. But JT should have a good sub-pixel here. Oh, he didn't. Wow, and Mondi actually did. Okay, so JT moving too far right. Mondi now taking the lead back ever so slightly. Alright, so, you know, at least one of the runners didn't let me down in 7-6. Guys, work on your manipulations. Come on now. Alright. Equipping the star in 7-8. We're going to be seeing some... Well, I know JT, I think, is going for some hammer suit here. Bondi is going to take the pipe as well. Thinking, going to pick up the hammer suit, sure enough. And JT keeping that P speed at the end there, and is going to pick up a little bit of time at the end of 7-8. Thinking we're seeing Music Box in the cloud for both of them here. Alright, JT going to use his Music Box after the fort, which I think is a good strategy in a race. You know, just in case you died in the fortress. And, oh, having some trouble there through the Tunnel of Love. But, oh no! Oh, he slid off the pipe. He missed the A press. Oh, what a disaster. Yeah, he's gonna go for the clips here to try to catch up some time. Has to avoid the damage there, and does. But yeah, not ready for the mistake in 7F2, unfortunately, for JT. Yeah, Mondi is securely in the driver's seat. There's a lot of race left, guys. Obviously, we can't have any deaths in this airship here. That would turn things instantly as well. Oh, JT just having trouble with the Tunnel of Love today. Just not really his best race here. It's kind of been a bit out of sorts since the Wendy fight. Really came into this one playing aggressive, and unfortunately, it hasn't paid off so far. Yeah, JT will be able to pick up Fire Flower here in the airship. Both runners going to have to play the entirety of World 8 because they both did Cloud 7-9. Unfortunately for JT, as a result of death, ended up having to play it. And a nice, safe Ludwig kill coming out for Mondi there. 43.08 on the wand grab. So, very nearly a 2-minute lead going to be coming out for Mondi here. Alright, and now we're in the zone of not a whole lot of gameplay for a while here. Outside of these auto-scrollers, so... Yeah, all right, chat, what's your favorite part of this auto scroller? Let me know. This auto scroller meaning the tank. Which part of the tank do you love, huh? Which is the best part of the tank? Tell me the exact screen. The end? The part where it ends. Alright, we got some wise guys in the chat, I see. The lag? I don't think that's, I guess it's technically a feature. The parts where you feed the bombs, the rocky wrenches. Oh, and JT taking some damage on Ludwig here. Did look like he maybe went for a fire kill. Alright, he's out of there. So yeah, it looks like just a hair under a minute 40 lead, so... You know, if Mana gets 3 hands and dies in Bowser's Castle, JT's gonna win the race. If he gets no hands. The giant cannon part. I mean, that is kind of the end, yeah. I like that you can kill the giant cannonballs with the hammer suit. That's kind of fun. And sadly, it was not even a rangless pattern there. It was like a forward movement with a fast throw. An Air Force death after no hands into all 3 hands. That probably would turn the tide as well, yeah. But it depends on where it happened on the Air Force too. Like if it happened at the beginning, then that actually wouldn't change it either. So, alright chat, what is the water in the Navy made out of? We need to answer this question. There's been many proposals in the past, but I know we have some scientists in chat, so what is it? Chocolate milk. Whiskey. I see. Kurja, I see. I see. Sludge, Goombas. Goombas, that one, that's a little morbid. Coffee, it's a sewer. Alright, going with Courage's answer, I see. The blood of Bowser's enemies, yes. I believe that one is the correct answer. Yeah. Diarrhea. Oh man. Monty picking up hand 2 here. It is really the easiest of the hands, but we have seen some dropped A presses here in the past. I've had it happen. That's why I do it a very particular way now. And JT using the flight there to pick up the fire flower, so some nice, no wrong warp strats. Tomato bisque. I mean, that sounds delicious. Bondi did actually kind of like fall off that flamethrower a little weird. It did make me nervous. Beer. I guess there are some beers that look like this. Yeah, that's fair. Just toss in a grilled cheese. Yeah, I mean, can we have Gouda? Like a grilled cheese, but Gouda? Then I'm in. Got me. All right, Bondi out of the Air Force here. Again, still in the driver's seat. JT haven't crossed the hands yet. And also play the Air Force. Is going to equip the star for safety. Wants to maintain this hammer suit to Bowser. Has invested quite a bit of time and effort into it, so does want to keep it to the end. Meanwhile, JT getting hand 2. So he skips hand 3, looking like the same hands here for both. Does. So he needs a lot of help. Mondi looking like he's not going to give it. Really great 8-2 here from Mondi. Gets the Sun Snipe. Jump into the note block. Keeps the P-Speed up the hill. He's into the goal. Does not have a star for the fort, but will not be a big deal. We'll just, yeah, take that a little carefully, and then everything else kind of lines up here in this room. Is going to go for the P-Speed there, it looked like, which... Oh my goodness! Missed the up press on the door. Slight opening for JT here, but not enough. He's going to need... probably a Bowser's Castle death on top of it. And I'm not even sure that's enough. He took that door real slow. Listen. Oh, JT taking the death in 8-1. Wow. Just some weird races the last couple days that I've been in on. Just kind of some uncharacteristic things coming out from everybody. So yeah, Mondi's still with the commanding lead here. Still on a 53 pace despite the death too. Listen, that death in the fortress, I have made that one many times. There's a reason I turned back for that door. I don't know why, that door just, it feels like you just don't get the same amount of time to press up there as you do other ones. Yeah, JT was able on his second go-around in 8-1 to pick up the fire, and is doing the starless fort strat there, skipping the first waffle. Is going to go for the P-Speed, looks like, as well. Does not get it. Doesn't miss the door. Good news for Mondi here is, despite the death, I think he'd have to die in Bowser's Castle twice. Now, if he died once, he would be kind of at risk of doing that because he doesn't have any more power-ups. He just has the whistle in the inventory. Looking good so far. Second stair rub. Smart person. Alright, looking good. Gets the P-Speed. Is past the third statue. On his way to Bowser. Even with the scam, he's in good shape here, so does not get scammed, so is gonna put up a low 53. So in the battle of undefeateds, kind of a dogfight here. Mondi coming out on top, moving to 4-0. And we'll see if Sakali can join him. I don't think that race has been played yet. Oh, Sakali must have won already, okay. I think that was this morning then. JT does get the clip there. His stream like lagged and then fast forwarded a bit. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Oh, kind of a weird room there from JT, but it worked. Wonder if he intentionally did that. JT also gonna finish up here. And I believe Mondi has joined the commentator's booth. Mondi, how are you doing?
Hello, hello. I'm doing pretty well.
Good, yeah. Yeah, how did things go from your perspective? GG's on the win, moving on to 4-0, and it has been confirmed we'll be playing Sakali as the only 2 undefeateds in round 5.
Oh, so Sakali won.
Sakali did win, so
Oh my god, that's nice.
all Finns all the time here in the 4-0. So
Yeah.
So I heard
Yeah.
you're both from the same city. Are you gonna both,
Yeah.
you'll go to a
Yeah.
LAN center,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that would be nice.
And JT joined us as well. How you doing, JT?
Not too good. That's like the worst race I've done in about 2 years, probably.
Yeah. A bit of a dogfight there between you two. I know, there are probably some things Mondi wish he could have back as well.
Yeah, GG's
Yeah.
to Mondi.
Yeah, GG's.
But yeah, kind of the big turn in that race. JT having a lead through most of the early going until the end of World 3 there, and then Wendy having other ideas. So
Yeah. I bonked on the overworld map going there, so I didn't want to go for the aggressive kill, so I tried to go for the old kill, and I don't know what happened, and then I got hit, and then I just tried not to die, and then 7-1 was terrible, but then I look over and I see he's playing the stage, so I'm like, okay, I may have a chance. And then 7F2, don't know what happened there, but after that I just had to accept that it was over and he was going to win the race. So
Yeah.
play with that in really crappy mindset. Karua came back in 8-1, gonna have to go through 10 years of therapy, and yeah.
Yeah, Mondi, what were you thinking when you entered 7-1? Were you like, oh man, it's over, or?
I just tried to forget that even happened and just do my best for the rest of the run. But
Yeah, you
that
recovered
hurt.
nicely from that.
Yeah, it was. I have practiced it.
Yeah, that was good. JT had some trouble getting the clip anyway, so you actually exited the stage and you were like even to the frame almost. So
Yeah,
Nice.
I got subpixelated on a lot of those jumps. So I was pretty annoyed after that, and then I look over and he's playing the stage, so it gave me a little bit of something like can't be that bad.
in World 8, Mondi, you had the lava bath in 8 for it. The old he pressed up on the door and didn't go in the door.
Yeah, that was just a slip up, and those things happen sometimes, but wish it didn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, considering you died in 8-4 and you had to play 7-1, I mean, you still got a low 53, so
Yeah,
you gotta
It
feel
was very impressive.
pretty good. Yeah, for the most part on how things went. And what are your thoughts on that upcoming matchup? This is the one matchup we know is going to happen in Mondi and Sakali.
that's crazy that this tournament has got to this point that we are playing against each others in finals. That's just crazy, and we have the Finnish championship tournament also, and there we didn't play against each other in finals. It was like a thing that we would play in finals, but now it finally happens.
Yeah, and JT, I know you're disappointed with the result, but I mean, for the most part, this tournament, I'd say coming in, you're maybe the best player so far. Even though you're sitting there at 3-1. I mean, how do you feel going into the next round?
I don't know. I was really hoping. I didn't know how it was gonna go throughout, and made it to this point. Really thinking I could pull it out with a win the tournament. That's not gonna happen. Gonna try and have a fun race next week, but definitely very disappointed with how I played today. But
I mean, third place still up for grabs, right? It's tough. It's tough to get top 3 in Warpless. I talked about it last night. I mean, you're in the Mushroom Kingdom Casino. It doesn't really matter how you play necessarily. So, so I mean, you've played great throughout the tournament. You improved your PB, moving into the top 15. It just is what it is. It happens. And for Mondi, I'm not sure a lot of people would have had you in the finals, Mondi. You're kind of the giant slayer here. Teeks and JT in back-to-back rounds, both of them playing great, but Mondi taking them out.
Yeah. Both of these races, like this and versus Teeks, I don't know if I believed in my win, but they both happened, and I'm pretty proud of myself that I really did it.
I mean, you've got a mid 51 as your PB, and what I tell people all the time, I mean, if you can run 52s, 53s, I mean, you could win the tournament in the right circumstances, and you're going to win a lot of games regardless. So, some really good consistent play coming from you. With that being said, any final thoughts from either of you?
GG's, Mondi. It was a good race. Great gameplay from you. And good luck in the finals. Try and bring it home.
Thank you, JT Knut. And thanks everyone for hosting this race, and Haxor for I lost the word.
I was the guy
commentating. Thanks for commentating. Yeah. Excited for the finals against Sakali.
Yeah, well, GG's once again, and good luck moving forward. That being said, we don't have all of our matchups set yet. We do have some more races yet to come here. I believe Muta Shadow and Disaster Caddy has just started on SpeedGaming 4, is about to start, because it seems like the Sakali and Spicy race did end early there, so I'm assuming that one's going. And that is on SpeedGaming 4. After this race, in about 40 minutes, we also have Ice Ball versus Demon Battler. And our final race of this round is Neo Shazam versus Matepe tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So with all that being said, everybody has a great rest of your day, and thanks to SpeedGaming and our runners again for putting on a great show for us.
Thank you guys.